Okay, great. Anyway, hi. It is. I keep forgetting that I'm filming live, but anyway, I decided to film live. There's a whole story behind this. I decided to film live because normally I would film pre-recorded videos on my camera, but I have no space and I don't have the time, and I'm kind of lazy right now. So here we are. There is no one going to be watching this video, but that's okay because we're here anyway. So let's just get going. So today we're going to be talking about all things hair care. I know this is something that I never thought I would ever film because I'm just going to be totally honest. Let's just jumpstart this video. I'm just going to be totally honest. I have never, sorry, I'm grabbing something. I have never, ever given a shit about my hair. I really haven't. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but just from my last video to now, like, I did have a trim, but it looks a lot better. Just a lot less frizzy. I mean, that was November, but still, but less frizzy, more shiny, and it just looks healthier. But yeah, I've come a long way, and I'm actually really excited. Sorry, this is a little nervous tick thing that I have. So this is gonna be a long video, but I really don't care because I have wanted to talk about everything that I'm about to talk about right now for so long now. It's not even funny, but yeah, we're gonna be talking about hair care. I have become obsessed with hair care pretty much since June. Since June or July, or late June, early July, and I don't know why I've just become obsessed with it. And whenever I take an interest in something, I normally really go after it. So that's basically what's going on. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about all things hair today. So I think I basically just actually started explaining my hair history. So starting off with my hair history, I never gave a shit about my hair. I haven't. Okay, I never gave a shit about it. I always just washed it, conditioned it, and then I left the shower. Okay, I have gotten highlights twice in my life, but I grew them out and I never kept up with maintenance because I was just like I said, I was lazy. I When I was a junior in high school though, I consistently got my hair dyed red. Yeah, consistently I got my hair dyed red when I was a junior in high school up until, and that continued up until I think last year, springtime of last year. I decided to stop dyeing my hair because of mainly because of money issues. But now that I'm taking care of my hair, I continue to not dye it. So I used to get it dyed this burgundy red color, something that matched my hair color, so where I wouldn't have to use bleach, because my hairdressers were honest with me, and that my hair is just so naturally dark that it would just be a lot of upkeep. It would be so much maintenance, especially if I wanted to be brighter, a brighter redhead. Then there was no it was gonna cost a lot. It was gonna have a lot of time. There was gonna be a lot of maintenance. And since they knew me, who I was, they knew I'm not really the most passionate about my hair at the time. They were it's not the best fit for you. So, and we were already dyeing my hair so many times that it's just dude, if we were gonna bleach my hair, it would have bled through. Yeah, my hair would have lightened up a little bit, but you would have seen the red pigments in my hair. So it wouldn't have looked even, and it wouldn't have looked like an even flow of red. It would just be patches of different color here and there. So they were honest with me because they care about me. So they said, hey, don't do it. I advise against it. So I listened to them, and I'm very happy I did, because if I didn't, oh man, I think I would be in so much trouble. But yeah, I am currently growing out my hair color. It's this long, so I keep thinking that it's longer, and it's getting longer. I'm currently stuck with a haircut that I kind of regret asking for. I asked for this, okay? So the hairdresser that cut it on me, she did a fantastic job, but I'm stuck with a haircut that I actually don't really like on myself. So I'm growing it out, at least down to my boobs, so that way I can recut it, get longer layers, and face framing layers, and the popular shit. Okay, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was really awkward. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm currently growing it out. So why did I get into hair care? That's a long story. I don't even know where it started. It was just that, okay, so I went to Disneyland this year at the beginning of the year, in February. It was a birthday present, a Valentine's Day gift, and also just an anniversary gift. So my fiance and I went to Disneyland. So before we went, I actually started using my blow dryer and a round brush, and I just started just blowing out my hair, just making it look nicer and stuff like that. And then before we went on our trip, I got that Revlon round blow dry brush, that one that is very popular. I got that one, and fracking it like I was using that, and I just started seeing like things on Instagram and I guess on social media about like, you know, voluminous hair, and I started just like really appealing to that. And along the way I would notice some things that just didn't really, like when I was trying to style my hair and use those products, I would just notice some things that weren't, you know, the same. Like I would notice that my hair would get very greasy quickly. My hair would just fall flat very easily. And I don't know, like I guess I just kind of started to realize problems that like why isn't my hair lasting so long? How come it's getting like really greasy? How come I'm not getting any volume? What's going on? And I started, you know, I that snowballed into me like switching up my my shampoo and conditioner. I started using the OGX, the extra volume line, the shampoo and conditioner, which were pretty good. I can't attest to how good they were because I just wasn't, I don't know. I was just like dipping my toes in the water, but I did switch up my shampoo and conditioner from Tresemme to OGX, because I wanted more volume for my hair. And I was still, of course, using regular hair towels. I was still, of course, like, you know, like not using heat protectant. I'm sorry, sue me, but yeah, but that was me. I was not using that much heat protectant in my hair before I blow dried it. Um, and then like, you know, like I said, basically it all snowballed into things that like I started noticing about my hair, that oh wow, my hair is getting like, you know, really oily, or like, or my hair is you know, it doesn't look as big as I want to, it's probably not as thick. And then I started to realize, you know, oh, my hair, like my hair type, and then like the type of scalp I have and how I want to grow my hair out. And then I started to like realize, you know, the haircut that I wanted, and like what am I going to do to grow my hair? Well, it starts from the scalp. And then like it just snowballed into all this other realization stuff that like I has accumulated into now, and that's over the span of about 3 months. So which is kind of impressive, and which only means there's only up from here. So, yeah, I have a lot of stuff. You can see it right here. I have a lot of stuff behind me because this is all the stuff that I have accumulated and kept. There's so much more that I have tried in this whole journey. If you look at my TikTok, which is oh geez, why can't I remember? I believe it's underscore acat with 2 T's, 25. I believe it is. But if you look at my TikTok, you will see a lot more, like a lot of other things that are mentioned, like products that I will, like some products that I won't show here. And I will be referencing some products that like I have tried, but they are no longer here anymore, because I'm right now just talking about products that like I have come to love and that I use pretty much all the time. I'm also gonna be talking about some things that I've kind of realized, and like what I've chosen for my hair, like stuff that I thought was good for my hair, and now I know that it's actually not really what I thought it was, in a sense of like, you know, I know my hair type was fine, and I thought I should use lightweight products, but I've come to the realization that maybe lightweight products in terms of conditioning or hair mask isn't probably the best move for me. Like I probably should go for something thicker. And you know, clarifying shampoo, all the stuff I discovered. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be talking about today. So that was a long ass intro, but let's get started. So like I said, one of my goals, or one of the things I noticed was my hair would not get a lot of volume. So, and on top of that, it would just fall flat all the time, and it would get really oily really quickly. And most of my life, it's been like that. Most of my life, like I would wash my hair, and then it would, by the end of day one, it would get like noticeably oily. Oh, by the way, another part of my hair history. I would go to bed every day with wet hair. Like after I got out of the shower, I would go to bed every day with my hair down with wet hair. I'm not even kidding. Now that it's, so I'm grabbing a brush because like my hair looks kind of greasy. But now that's like, of course, a lot more different. I no longer go to bed with my hair down. I normally wear like just like heatless curls or a silk cap. Or now I know how to French braid, like 2 braids in my hair, so that's amazing, because like I never knew how to French braid it, but like we're learning a ton of new things. But I have a satin pillowcase, or a silk satin pillowcase. I use silk scrunchies. These are like small things that like I started to notice when I started taking care of my hair. So for one, I started to put my hair up in a loose bun, a loose low bun whenever I go to sleep, in a silk scrunchie, and I noticed my hair significantly improve from just doing that alone, which was very odd. Like I just noticed my hair just felt smoother, and it just didn't feel as like, you know, like rough, if that makes sense. And I started to notice that it was a little bit shinier. Just a tiny bit. With that being said though, I was tackling the problem, and I started, like, you know, my whole hair journey when I moved from my parents' house. So I started realizing, like I said, my hair was falling very flat and it would get like oily on the end of day one. And I was like, there's got to be something I can do to fix that. Like like I said, I've been dealing with that most of my life. And if I'm air drying my hair, it looks dirtier than it actually is. So I was like, okay, how can I stop an oily scalp? And that's when I learned about, clarifying shampoos and washing your hair twice in the shower, and like scalp exfoliants and like getting rid of buildup and stuff like that. And I started to eliminate things like I already had eliminated dry shampoo. Like for my entire life, I've never liked dry shampoo. I once borrowed my mom's TRESemmé dry shampoo. I didn't like that. I just didn't. It was never like I never liked the feeling of dry shampoo. I never thought it did anything, and also I just thought it just like weighed my hair down even more. So I never really liked dry shampoo, and the more product I would add on my roots, the more it like would fall. So I would have loved for a volumizing thing to like spray or texture spray to work, but they actually don't. And I thought, or not that they don't, they just don't on me. And I thought that I could of course like push my I thought that my hair would be, I don't know what I'm saying. Like I thought like my scalp I could eventually push to like go a couple days without washing my hair. And I thought it was okay, but I come to realize that like my hair, at least now, because this is the summertime, remember like this, I started this one like it was like in summer, and I live in Arizona, okay, so it gets really, really hot. By the way, that's a fan in the background, if you hear that little ringing sound, but I thought I would push like a long time to go in between wash days, but my scalp just gets oily pretty quickly no matter what I do. Like I've been doing this for I don't want to say like it's conclusive, like, but I've been like experimenting with stuff for a fair amount of time to realize that my scalp just gets oily, at least in the summertime, around the end of day 2, definitely in the beginning of day 3. It just looks greasier on that day. So I do wash my hair every other day now, and then probably when wintertime comes, I'll probably it's probably gonna be every 2 days, honestly. That just works for my hair. That just works for my scalp, honestly. And I know you're not supposed to wash your hair like so frequently because it can like damage the ends and stuff. Because I don't believe in hair training. I don't think you can magically like control like widen the gap of your wash days because you're kind of like telling your scalp don't get oily on this day. Like you're kind of like muscle memory in a way. I don't like that. Never made sense to me. And yeah, it's good to not wash your hair, but like every day because it can damage the ends. But I have like methods that I do to kind of fix that, to prevent that, and I will show you that of course in this video. This is a mess. Okay, sorry, I got distracted because this is helping me talk. Otherwise I just keep doing this and like looking around the room. But yeah. This is like a thumbtack thing that you hang pictures on the wall without like the paint coming off. I've been like I've loved this stuff since I was like a kid. So yeah, but it's just helping me like talk and pass the time. So I learned about, of course, like scalp treatments, and of course I did learn about hair growth if I want to grow my hair like thicker and longer, not faster. I have like established that like growing your hair faster is not something that is possible. So I have no expectations of, I wish I could, but I have no expectations of my hair growing faster. I do have expectations of growing my hair longer and stronger. My hair has been long before. It has reached, like, I think when I was a sophomore, I posted it on my Facebook, it has reached down to here when I was like a sophomore in high school. Like on the first day of sophomore year, that's how long my hair was. So I can do it. I can do it. And it's funny because like before I didn't notice it, but like everyone would say that my hair grows really fast. And before I didn't notice it, like I get trims now. Like I made it a point to get trims like since my hair is on the finer side, I have made points to get like it trimmed. Like, oh, I'm not even wearing my ring. I've made it a point to get trims like every 2 months, once every 2 months, just like cut off an inch or something. I don't know if I might go longer, but because like I don't know, but I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be fine. But it's funny how like I noticed this like actually today. I was just like, dude, I would never notice how fast my hair would grow, but now that I'm trying to pay attention to it, I feel like it's not growing at all. But then like one day I will like look in the mirror and all of a sudden I'll magically decide that, oh wow, my hair looks so much longer. It's really weird. Where's my ring? Oh man, oh wait, is it in here? It is in here. It's in my pocket. Is it in my pocket? No, yes it is. Okay, sorry, my ring. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm taken, but anyway. So I started looking into, of course, how to grow my hair out, and a lot of people said rosemary oil. So of course I got rosemary oil. It's actually in my shower. That's actually one of the products that I did not bring out because I honestly I don't use rosemary oil that often. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's like I'm not saying it's not effective. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but that it doesn't work. But I personally, it's a pretty heavy oil. It's a very heavy oil, and especially because like, and I have the Miele one. You know, that's the cheap one that you can get from Ulta or Target or whatever. Um, yeah, I got that one because it was like readily available and it was super cheap, and I was like, okay, why not? I'll try it. But like the thing with rosemary is that you have to apply it so often in order for you to see like good results. I think at least that one, and that oil for me is just way too heavy. They did come out with a light version, but still I don't want to apply it often, like in order to see results. Like so because like I've come to find out that, and not from experience, but just from what other people said, that it's not good to leave oil in your scalp overnight. It's not good to leave it on for longer than 3 hours, I think, because it can clog the hair follicle and then cause hair loss. But rosemary, of course, was the number one suggestion for hair growth because it stimulates the scalp, promotes hair growth. I also looked up, like scalp massages. So I have these guys. So I have a bamboo brush that I got from Amazon, and then of course a scalp massager that I also got from Amazon. I do want to get that Tangle Teezer one because I think that'll be better for like the shower, because this is a little bit too like the bristles on here are too thick for my hair. So yeah, I did like try rosemary oil. I tried it, and I've used it every now and then, but I don't use it as like a scalp treatment. And by the way, I try to do it do a scalp treatment about 1 to 2 times a week, even though I wash my hair every other day. I just, instead of using oil on the other wash days where I'm not using an oil mask, I actually use this guy, rosemary water, because I actually get a little bit more, because I can put it in my hair even in between wash days, and then I could blow dry it away, and it sits on my scalp overnight, and then like it's just like gone, and then like there's no residue. There might be a little bit, but then I'll just blow dry it away and it's good. I use it on my scalp when I hop out of the shower as like a scalp serum, if you will. So I do use rosemary. I just don't use rosemary oil because it's just like a little bit too heavy. But when I do use rosemary oil, when I do use an oil, I use about 2. Well, I use about 3 oils in my whole, on my hair as a pre-wash treatment, but the one that I use for my mids and ends, I use every single time I wash my hair, and the ones that I use on my scalp, I use, of course, twice a week. Where's my other one? Where'd it go? Oh, no, where are you? Shit. Where'd it go? Okay, well, I'm too lazy to get it, but it's probably here somewhere. Yeah, I'm too lazy, so I'm not gonna grab it, but okay, so I'll talk about what I use on my scalp. So my favorite oil that I love on my scalp, I have tried the one from JVN, and I have it. It's just over there. I love that one. I really do. I think it's good for like nourishing the scalp if your scalp is dry. Because I have a spot like right on the back of my neck. I don't know if you probably won't be able to see because it's actually healed a little bit, but like I have a scalp a spot right at the back here where it will get very, very dry. And it will get also irritated if I leave the oil or the sebum on my scalp for longer than 2 days. Because I do produce it quite quickly. I do. And I've tried everything, but nothing works. And I don't want to do dry shampoo because, yeah, we'll take rid of the oil, but it's going to clog also the hair follicle as well. So I don't like dry shampoo. I don't like how it feels. The closest one that I've ever come to liking was this guy, the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak. But even then, I still don't use it that much to even really to use it. Like I just don't like the way like dry shampoo feels in my hair, and I don't like what it does for my hair. It's just a lot of buildup and stuff, and then I have to like clarify and shit like that. So what was I gonna say? I go off on tangents, guys, I swear. This is gonna be a long video, but we're just at the beginning. So I'm gonna be first talking about pre-wash treatment. So I do this for about 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes. I just like massage my scalp with the bamboo brush. The bristles on it, come to find out, are better than like regular bristle brushes. I've tried a regular bristle brush, but this actually works a lot better because the bristles are like firmer. And then like I used to do this for 5 minutes, then apply oil, and then do the scalp massager, but I actually don't do it that way anymore. I actually use this, and then the scalp, and then I do the scalp oil, and then I massage it in with my fingers like this. But I love I did try the JVN one because if I have a dry scalp, oh yeah, I know what I was talking about. I do have that area on the back of my scalp that I only put that oil on because it is very nourishing, and it just balances out the scalp really well. and it has made it heal. And like every time, like when I do try to go longer in between wash days, that part of my scalp starts to flare up again and starts to get really really infected, and it starts to burn and it starts to itch and it's flaky, and it's just a whole mess. So, and dry shampoo does not fix that. That's what I was trying to say. I just remembered what I was trying to say. So yeah, I use that one specifically on that area at the back of my neck, or I use jojoba oil because which is also over there. Like I got jojoba oil for my mids and ends, but I recently tried something new and I actually really like it for my hair. But what I use mostly for hair growth, and what I use just to stimulate hair growth, is the Fable and Mane Holy Roots pre-wash oil. This stuff is so good. And this is the jumbo size. I had like the standard size before, but I loved it so much that when I ran out, I bought this. Actually, no, not when I ran out. When I was halfway done with it, I bought this because I was like, just not having it was giving me anxiety. So I have this and I absolutely love it. It is just, first of all, the smell is, oh my gosh, the smell is so calming. The smell is just so amazing. And the reason why I love this more for hair growth, first of all, I have been noticing hair growth significantly. Like there's more volume on my head, there's more volume on my hair, on the hair on my head, like on my scalp, than there used to be. Like I would normally not get this much volume like alone, like, and this is with no like, you know, volumizing product in it. I normally would have to use that, but I've gotten a lot of hair growth in. It looks like breakage, but I swear it's not. But I've gotten a lot of new hair growth in, and I know it's because of this guy, because this is the only thing I use. Or not the only thing I use. I do use this as well, like I said, but like this I've been using for like a couple of for I think almost 3 months now, and I've just noticed a lot of new hair growth. I love how thin it is. It's a very thin oil. It's a lot thinner than the rosemary oil from Mielle. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's a lot thinner than that. It feels like so like it doesn't feel oily. It doesn't feel oily at all, which is nice, but it really is like it's not so oily as well that it like my scalp feels like more oily throughout the week, if that makes sense. Because I know it sounds counterintuitive that like if your scalp is oily, why are you putting oil on it? It actually helps keep my scalp clean, but I actually have found that I have extended the oil production on my scalp because I've gotten rid of buildup. But one of the other reasons is because of this. So this has ashwagandha and dashmul in it, which I think ashwagandha stimulates the hair follicle like rosemary, and I can't remember what the other one did, and I think Dashmul does it too. But it is basically like I love scalp care because you're kind of like, it's kind of giving like nutrients to soil so that way the garden can grow, if that makes sense. Yes, I went there. I'm sorry, but I'm also not. So you are basically you're like doing this is gonna like basically just doing this alone is gonna stimulate the hair follicle to like open up and to stretch open so that way new hair can grow through. It's gonna shed old hair. Like you're gonna notice like when you start doing all this stuff that you're gonna start to notice that hair shedding. But that's completely normal unless of course you're dealing with hair loss, then go see a doctor about that. But you're gonna start to notice like all the dead hair like sitting or like shedding on the brush. So like when I started doing this, dude, the amount of hair that showed up on the brush was kind of unreal because it was like, because that was like years worth of hair. Not really, but because like the average person loses about 100 hairs a day, but that was like a lot of hair built up that was dead, that has yet to be shed. So shedding that hair is gonna like open up a new hair follicle. So then you're gonna put like the nutrients in there so that way it can grow longer and stronger. And it's amazing. I love this oil so much that like it is just like, it's like a lifeline, honestly. So yeah, I want to use this more than twice a week, but I know I shouldn't because I don't want to, you know, like have adverse effects. But I do really love this oil. It's one of my favorites. I love the bamboo brush. It's essential for like, I think even every night before I go to bed, I do use this bamboo brush because it just helps to stimulate the hair follicle. Like I said, just doing this stuff alone is going to help your hair grow. But adding in like an oil is going to give it proper nutrients so that way it can grow stronger, healthier, shinier, and the like. So yeah, but just doing this alone, like every day before you go to bed and in between wash days will also really help. But I do all of that because I want the best result possible, and I don't care what I have to do to achieve it. So yeah. But yeah, I use the JVN one if I'm having like a little bit of a dry scalp, especially in that little area on the back of my neck, and then I use this like for mostly for hair growth. So yeah, I love this guy. It's amazing. What is next? Oh yeah, I also do have a scalp exfoliant. I have two. So I have a physical one and I also have a chemical one. So the chemical one I have is from the Inculus. It's the salicylic acid treatment because I heard that one was good for like an oily scalp. And I like it. It's pretty good. I don't know if I'll buy it, but I don't know if I'll buy it again when I finish it, but I like it. It's all right. I want to try out the glycolic one because I want to see if that's like better because I heard it's a little bit more like pH balancing. And like I'm trying to get into that too. Like I just started like I'm gonna mention this in a second. I just started using silicones, okay? Like I'm not even kidding. But oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it's literally right in front of me. So aside from the oil on my scalp, I also use oil on my mids and ends pretty much every single time I wash my hair. So I have been using jojoba oil and also the JVN oil, this pre-wash scalp oil as well, because I've noticed that with that oil, like my hair falls less and it actually breaks less. So I use like a combination of those two. But I actually just got this today and I tried it for the first time today and I really do like it. So per Abby Young's recommendation, I got this. So this is the OGX Extra Strength Damage Remedy Plus Coconut Miracle Oil, penetrating oil. So yeah, this is like a coconut oil based vanilla smelling like oil. So oopsie. Oh man, my lipstick. Okay, so she look at that. It's on the thing. So Abby Young on YouTube, she recommends this as like a pre-wash treatment because her hair is very damaged and she washes her hair like once a week, so every 5 days. But because her hair is damaged, she just doesn't want water to like damage it because water is very damaging to the hair. That's another realization that I realized is that like water is damaging to the hair, so you want to be gentle with it when you wash it and stuff like that. So she recommends this as a pre-wash treatment because of the silicones in there, which by the way, I looked this up on Ulta. So like the ingredients list that it says on Ulta is different from the ingredients list on here. Like it's very different. The first ingredient is not the same type of silicone. Like the first ingredient on Ulta says it's like a silicone that evaporates in the air. But on here it says the first ingredient is dimethicone and shit like that. So yeah. But she recommends this as a pre-wash treatment and it's a very slippery oil and it's very thick, I think. It's pretty thick, but I used it for the first time. I do kind of like it. It is really nice, and it's so affordable. So I'm just testing that out. That's just something that I picked up, and I'm kind of happy I did. So yeah. Anyway, what's next? So shampoo, or I was talking about scalp scrub. So yeah, the salicylic acid one from the Inkey List. I do want to try the glycolic acid one. But then I also have a physical one, and I did use the one from Way for a little bit because it was a scalp and body scrub, but I ran out of that completely, and I have a better scrub that I like, or at least for the body. I never really used it for the hair. For the scalp. But I have the Fable and Mane Purifying Scalp Scrub, once again, that is in my bathroom. And I use that one, and I do really like it. It helps, like, I've never really suffered from a flaky scalp. I've never really suffered from, like, dandruff or anything like that. But now that I'm oiling my hair especially, if I don't exfoliate correctly, I have more of like a chance because I'm physically oiling my scalp. I definitely have more of a chance of dandruff happening if I'm not careful. So I do have a scalp scrub that I do after I shampoo twice. And I do that about once a month. I don't do that very often because it's just like not necessary for me to do it very often. And I do a scalp scrub once a month after I do my shampoo washes. So yeah, and it keeps my scalp clean. It doesn't dry it out. I try not to use that much of the scrub because I never want to dry out my scalp because I did have an instance like during this whole thing that like I think I dried out my scalp so much that I woke up the next morning and my hair was already like very oily from washing my hair because I was just really drying it out and using just like sulfates on it way too much and it dried out my scalp, it dried out my hair, but like it was it was getting so oily so quickly. So I shouldn't have done this, but I actually just to test something out, I was just like, maybe my scalp was oily. So just to test something out, I took jojoba oil. I went back in the shower the next morning and I actually washed my hair again. Instead I took jojoba oil. And by the way, I always of course use this. So when I ran this through my hair, my scalp felt so raw. It was not even funny. Like I really dried out my scalp and it just felt really raw. But I put jojoba oil all up in my scalp. I really did. And I just let it sit there for about an hour. I slept in it for an hour before I went to work, and then I washed my hair. I had a late shift that day, I'm pretty sure, so I washed my hair, I styled it, and then my scalp felt so much better, and my hair felt so much better too. So yeah, that was that. But yeah, don't dry out your scalp. But anyway, to help with my scalp issues, like as far as like shampooing and stuff, I did discover clarifying shampoos. I do have two that I really like because I use them both for different purposes. So one of them is the K18 Peptide Prep. So I actually got this in gratis. Came at a really good time because like I was just like, dude, I want a good clarifying shampoo. And I actually did get a friend from work. So I work at Sephora, so we do get gratis. A friend from work actually had the Olaplex 4C in their gratis and they didn't like it. So I was like, I want to try it. And it was okay. It didn't really do anything though. It didn't really fix anything. Like my hair still like didn't look, like still kind of like looked a little bit oily and it was a little bit stripping for the hair, but it didn't really clean it in my opinion. But This one's really good because it's actually a skincare, what is it called? Skincare inspired ingredients, like for a clarifying shampoo, which is great because scalp is skin. Skincare is scalp care. Scalp care is skincare, vice versa. So it helps break down dirt, oils, metals, things left behind from heavy product buildup, and formulated with patented K18 peptide to nourish the hair while removing buildup. And I think that's very true. It definitely removes everything. It makes my scalp feel so clean. Whenever I'm like clarifying my hair, I use this on my first wash, but it makes my scalp feel so clean, but it doesn't feel stripping like some has. And this is also, by the way, this is also sulfate free, I'm pretty sure. Is it? Sodium, well, there's sulfonates in it, but still, that doesn't really count. Well, it kind of does. I don't know anything, but like, there is no sodium lauryl sulfate or sodium laureth sulfate, which is like a surfactant that is very, very cleansing. But I love this as like a once a week type of clarifying shampoo. But what I do once a month, like once or twice a month, is use this guy. This is the Redken hair cleansing cream. So those two other sulfates or surfactants that I mentioned before are in this. So the first ingredient, of course, is water. The second ingredient is sodium laureth sulfate, and the third ingredient is sodium lauryl sulfate. So those are very cleansing agents. Sodium laureth is a lot more gentle than sodium lauryl. But this will get rid of everything, every single bit of buildup from anything. The reason why I use this once a month instead of this is because this has sulfates that break down silicones, like any silicone buildup in my hair, and I just do that in my ends once a month. Obviously, like I will go in with a hair mask like after doing that, because I just want to not have my hair continue to be dry. So yeah, I will do this on my mids, just on my mids and ends once a month. Obviously, I use this on my scalp only. I don't put this throughout my mids and ends, and when it comes to shampoo in general, I don't put like the shampoo on my mids and ends anymore like I used to, or I never like put all my hair in the shampoo like I used to. And actually it like made my hair feel very soft. Like actually doing that alone really helped the integrity of my ends. But I do this on my first wash just on my scalp, and I only do this once or twice a month on my mids and ends after I shampoo twice, believe it or not, because it just helps get rid of the buildup. And my hair care routine is not silicone free. It used to be, I used to have silicones in just my leave-in products, like my leave-in conditioner and my hair oils. I have been trying to introduce it a little bit into my conditioners, but before I did that, I was just using like, and that actually started as recent as like yesterday. So before I did that, I was only using hair masks and conditioners that were silicone free. And the ones that I've tried, I really, really love, and I'm mentioning them today in this video. But I kind of wanted to try introducing silicones back into my hair, just like slowly but surely, because I know that they can be very essential, and they're actually not as bad as I thought they were. Thank you, Abby, for explaining that to me. But anyway, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Crap. Yeah, I use this just for silicone buildup, and like when people say like, oh yeah, silicones can build up in the hair, not if you have like a sulfate that you guys also demonize. So yeah, if you do get something with silicone in it, then yeah, you're in deep crap, because you don't like this shit. So you don't like this. You don't like sulfates. So, but if you want to get rid of the buildup, you're gonna have to use sulfates. And don't worry, it's not gonna damage your hair, especially since I do this once or twice a month. It does not damage my hair. I'd rather do that than put this all throughout my hair once a week. I just do this on my scalp once a week. So when I'm doing a clarifying treatment, this is my first wash. I do have other shampoos as well. So another shampoo that I have is this one from Fable and Mane. So around the time that my scalp was very dry, and I started to suspect, hey, my scalp is probably really dry, that's why it's getting kind of oily, because I was clarifying it and I was doing everything I thought, and like it just seemed like, and like there was no, and it just like kind of let me know, okay, there's no buildup in my hair, like it's not that, but maybe my scalp is dry. So I got this around the time that I noticed that my scalp was dry, because I wanted to try it out. Because listen, for shampoos, as someone who has like a slightly oily scalp and has finer hair, I still have a dense amount of hair, or like a decent amount of hair, but as someone who has like finer hair, any shampoo that says intensely moisturizing, or intensive hydration, or deeply nourishing like shampoo or something, I run in the other direction. I only go towards that when it comes to conditioners, okay? But when it comes to shampoos, no, I don't even touch that. But this just says Hollywood shampoo, gentle care for hydrated hair. It's just a hydrating shampoo. So I was like, you know what? That might work. And I was like under the impression that, you know what, if I use this hydrating shampoo, maybe my hair will be more balanced out. And it was. And this was the first shampoo that I used in a while that did not give my hair the squeaky clean feeling. Because that's what a lot of shampoos that I was trying out were doing. Like, they were all like clear, which means that they're the most cleansing. So there was unfortunately that, like, you know, that downside of them like really stripping the oils from, or stripping any moisture or like conditioning from my hair. So it just really dried out my hair. And my hair felt more dry than it felt clean, if that makes sense. But I love the, first of all, I'm halfway done with this, okay? Like, I definitely want to pick up another one, but I love the smell. It smells like bananas and like tropical, like just smells like vacation. Like, I don't know, like body lotion. I don't know. But it lathers up so well. It never feels heavy in my hair. And I really love the shampoo. Like, for a hydrating shampoo, I love this. But this is one of the shampoos that I switch to whenever my scalp is feeling dry or it's feeling kind of like, you know, tight. I switch to this guy. And I just love how this makes my hair feel. It makes it feel very soft. And it doesn't make my hair feel heavy, but it is hydrating. So, like, I noticed that my scalp feels a little bit more hydrated and my hair feels a little bit more hydrated. Like, I once went to the lake, actually, and I got a really bad, like, sunburn. It's faded, but, like, so you can't really tell, but you can sort of see the tan line. But I got a really bad sunburn and my hair was very, very dried out. So I had to use this again to kind of, like, revive it a little bit. And now it's back to normal, so I don't really use it as much until, like, of course, I will start using it again once my hair gets back, if my scalp gets dry again. But right now, this is just something that I have on the side, just like in case like I ever run into that problem. But the shampoo that I use every single day that I've quickly been coming to love is the Redken Extreme Length shampoo. So I don't know if you can tell. That's it. It's at the very bottom, and I got this like I think like two weeks ago. I love this shampoo so much. Definitely when I run out of this, when I get paid this Friday, I'm getting the full, like, the jumbo bottle, like the liter bottle. I'm not even kidding, because this is such a good shampoo. Okay, listen. So this is an extreme length shampoo, which basically, it's supposed to, like, this is basically a hair growth shampoo. Shampoo doesn't make your hair grow. It does not make your hair grow. I'm just gonna say that. But I think the purpose of this is not to make your hair grow, but to keep the integrity of your length. So, and it's a clear shampoo, so it's cleansing. But this is like the first shampoo that I've come across that is cleansing and it cleans my hair, but it does not strip it. So in my opinion, it does keep the integrity of my hair. And I am obsessed with this shampoo. I'm more obsessed with it than I thought I was. I also tried the conditioner with it. I didn't like the conditioner. It was not hydrating enough. That's another thing entirely that I'll talk about in a second. But I was on a hunt for a good shampoo, like my shampoo soulmate, if that makes sense, like at the start of my hair care routine, because I just wanted to get rid of all the buildup, but I wanted my scalp to feel clean, but I wanted, you know, like, I just wanted good shampoos for my hair, and I think this is my shampoo soulmate. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is it cleans my hair, it really does, but it does not leave it stripped. And I find that since it is, like, the perfect balance, I find that, like, you know, my hair lasts so much longer in between wash days with this guy. And it smells like candy, too. It smells like kind of, like, appley, but I love this shampoo so much. So yeah, definitely when I get paid on Friday, I don't care if I'm out of it or not, but when I get paid on Friday, I'm getting the full liter of this, because this is such a good shampoo and I'm obsessed with this. So this is the shampoo that I use most, like, on all of my wash days. Like, when I'm not, like, this is the one that this is my go-to. Like, I use it for both washes. I use it for both shampoo washes on my scalp. I love this shampoo so much. Do I think my hair has grown any longer since using this? I don't think so. I don't know, but, like, hey, my hair feels great and my scalp feels great when I use this. So yeah, I'm obsessed with this shampoo. And if you are someone who's having a hard time finding a cleansing shampoo that doesn't strip your hair, I think you'll like this one. But yeah, I love this shampoo so freaking much. It's amazing. I don't know what the ingredients are, though. Oh, there is sodium lauryl sulfate in here, so that's why it's cleaning. Okay, so sodium lauryl sulfate, which we just discussed, it's a gentle cleansing agent, gentle surfactant. There is citric acid, which is good for, like, I think balancing out the pH. Sodium hydroxide. There's salicylic acid in here too. Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. Oh. Salicylic acid is also good for my hair too. Like that's why I like the other scalp exfoliant. But yeah, salicylic acid has been proven to be great for my hair. So yeah, Redken Extreme Length shampoo. I love this. I love this shit. I love this stuff. Okay, all right. Let's move on. So I shampoo my hair twice. I rinse it out, and then we move on to. I love using hair masks. Let's just move on to hair masks. So I love hair masks. I really do love hair masks. I almost love hair masks more than I love conditioners. Definitely since, like, you know, the longer I'm on this journey, I kind of, like, what's the word? Like, I kind of, like, I'm finding myself more attracted to, like, conditioners and hair masks a lot more. So I love myself some hair masks and I love myself some conditioners, but we're gonna talk about hair masks first because that's the order of of the product that I use when I'm in the shower. So it's shampoo, then hair mask, then conditioner, because conditioner seals up the cuticle, come to find out. So you want to use the hair mask first, because if you use the conditioner first, then you're not getting the benefits of the hair mask. It's not fully penetrating the hair. So I've tried a bunch of hair masks. Ask my fiance. I've tried a bunch of hair masks. The amount of like little sample bags I have in our bathroom is kind of insane. And he's seen a lot, and he's seen some come in and he's seen some leave. I have tried a bunch. Like I tried. Oh geez, I've tried Amika Soul Food because that's very popular. The first one I tried was JVN, the Nurture mask, like the purple one in the tube, like the old version of it, and at first it's great and it's good, but at first like I really liked it. Now I kind of realize that my hair is a lot more dense than I thought it was, or it's becoming a lot more dense than I thought it was, so I kind of need something a little bit richer. So I probably would go for like the new version. Now, oh, someone's watching? Hello? Oh, I can't find out. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I would rather go for the new version because it is a little bit thicker. I tried it, I just don't remember how I felt about it, but yeah. I tried Amika Soul Food. I did try Briogeo, the Mega Moisture Mask. I ended up returning that one because it honestly didn't really do anything for my hair. Soul Food was good. Soul Food was better. I was kind of at a point where I kind of tried to like cut out silicones with my in-shower product, so I did get rid of it. If I had to go back to it, would I? I don't know. Because there's just a lot, because like I have a hair mask now that is a lot more hydrating and that is cheaper, but so it was good, it was better, but I don't know if I'll go back to it, but yeah. I tried, what else have I tried? Oh yeah, I tried the Fable and Mane hair mask. That one I did not like, because it just like I tried to work with it everywhere I could. It just was not, it just made my hair feel very dry. I've had the Color Money Mask, but I did give that away because I kind of realized that I don't really need it. I get enough shine from my hair care already that I don't need any more. But that one is really good if you want your hair to feel like silk. It really does. Like at a stage where like I was in between haircuts, my hair felt very damaged. It was like the first mask in a while that made my hair feel like just smoother again. So that's a really good hair mask. But I personally just don't need to use it anymore because I have ones that I like better. There's a couple other more, but I'll show you what I use. So currently at the moment, I still am sticking to silicone-free hair masks, but that might be subject to change. I don't know, because I've been trying out. I've been using the silicone conditioner. Like I tried it out today, and I actually really like it. I like how it makes my hair feel, and I like the texture of it. It's actually right behind me, but hey, we'll talk about that in a second. But until like, so that might be subject to change because my conditioners did change, but yeah. But right now at the moment I have silicone free hair masks, so they're all right here. So this first one actually goes into, you know, like to a conditioner I'm going to mention later, but like this is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair deep conditioning hair mask. So this is one of the Briogeo's most popular products, and I think it's like the most popular hair mask among a lot of hair types, like ever, probably in Sephora, I think. Not just in Briogeo, but I think it's like one of the most popular like hair masks like in Sephora because a lot of people use it, a lot of different hair types for a lot of different reasons. So this is a silicone-free hair mask, and it is not a texture that I expected. It's very like, it's a creamy, like of course it's a creamy hair mask, but it's very light. It's like a light creamy, if that makes sense. It's not dense or it's not solid or anything like that. It's very, very light, but this is like more for repairing. So I use this most of the time whenever I have any damage or whenever like mild damage, or whenever I use like the Redken hair cleansing cream on my mids and ends, because it just helps like, you know, mend everything together, and it just helps like, you know, rehydrate my hair and stuff like that. So, and I actually bought this because I bought and I love the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair conditioner. It's one of my favorite conditioners, and I'll talk about it in a second, but I love that one so much that I got this in like as well, because I was like, this would be great. So yeah, and they're both silicone free too. So this is like one of the most impressive in shower repairing masks, because I do have another mask that I really like for repairing, but this is one of the most impressive in shower hair masks that I really like. I find that it just like, you know, maintains like the ends of my hair, and it just like maintains like it kind of like keeps split ends from happening, and because that's how good it is. And there's not a lot of protein in here. Like of course there is some, but like there's not so much like Olaplex like protein, you know what I mean? So I can't see myself getting any protein buildup from this, but yeah, but I do really like this mask. So for the next mask we're going to be talking about is actually what was in the thumbnail. So listen, One of my favorite hair oils that I'll mention in a second is the Gisou Honey Infused Hair Oil. I will go back to it in a second, but that is one of my favorite oils. And my fiance loves the conditioner so much. I got it in gratis, and he finished the whole dang bottle, so I got it again because he loves it and he missed it, so I got it for him. What was I going to say? So, but yeah, Gisou. So, like I said, I work at Sephora, right? So when the dry hair reset story at Sephora stores like came out, they had a section for fine hair, for medium hair, and for thick hair. Surprisingly enough, and the Gisou hair mask has always intrigued me when I started like getting into hair masks. The Gisou mask has always intrigued me, but I was just like, this is really thick. I don't think I'd like this. But surprisingly enough, the table for the fine hair like recommendations on that table was the Gisou hair mask. That solid thick mask was meant for fine hair, and I was kind of shocked. And so at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a sample of this home, see if it works, because they say it's for fine hair. So might as well, right? Like might as well. So I took a sample of it home, and of course I loved it. I really loved it. It was really nice, and it did not weigh my hair down. It was so nourishing. It made my hair feel so soft. It was really nice, and I really liked it. However, that shit is $57, or in my case, it's $42 or something like that. Is it that worth it? Like, I was just like, I don't know if I'm ready to make that commitment to a hair mask like that. Like come on, like for that price. I'm sorry. I know I get a discount, but I don't know if I'm ready to do that. So I started like, Google searching like, hey, is there a dupe for this hair mask? And guess what showed up? Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture. Yeah, this one. So the Shea Moisture Intensive Hydration Hair Mask with fig extract and baobab oil. So it's manuka honey and mafura oil. Yeah, that one. This is a very popular hair mask, I think, on TikTok, and I think just like the line in general is very popular. Oddly enough, you can find Shea Moisture at Ulta, but you can't find this line at Ulta, which is really weird. But I got this at Walgreens, I believe. But yeah, I love this mask. And also, I got this for $11.99. This is very, this is exactly the same as that Gisou mask. It is the same solid, thick, solid, very dense, does not move hair mask. A little bit of this goes a very long way. And I kind of use a lot more than I really need to, but hey, whatever. I've been kind of going for like the smoother hair look rather than like voluminous and poofy hair look, so yeah. But I use a lot more than I need to. It is silicone free. Once again, I've looked over the ingredients, and there is no, I don't think there is. I don't know. There is no silicone. There is like methyl sulfate. There is like, oils, a bunch of oils. There's fig fruit extract. There's a lot of stuff in here. But yeah, this is silicone free as far as I know. Wait, it actually says here right here. No, it doesn't say. It just says no parabens, no mineral oil, no animal testing, no petroleum. Yeah. But silicone free hair mask. It is exactly the same as the Gisou one. So if you are interested in the Gisou one, just get this one first. It's exactly the same thing. And I really like this. I just use this more if I need, not repairing, just more hydration to my hair. Like if my hair is just feeling a little bit dry, I use this. So yeah, but this is a really good hair mask, and I'm obsessed with this. It's just like so deliciously thick, but it's so good. I love it. so much. Last and final hair mask is, where the fuck is it? It's right here. Sorry. So we all know about this bitch. If you've been interested in hair care for a while, 9 times out of 10, you've seen this at some point. So this is K18, the molecular leave-in repair mask, the leave-in molecular repair mask. Yeah. Sorry. So this is expensive. This is $75. I get a discount, like I said, but honestly, I would pay the full fucking price for this. So this has beaten out Olaplex probably 10 times over. Like, everybody who used to use Olaplex has now switched to this, because this is truly a mask that is for every type of damage, every type of hair, everybody. No matter how bad, no matter how short your hair is, no matter what, it is for every single type of damage. Even if you have your hair burned off, this is like you will love this, okay? Because I know like there's this YouTuber, a hair YouTuber on YouTube. Her name is Heidi. She had her hair burned off by a new stylist that she went to when she was like touching up her roots and stuff like that. She had her hair burned off, and this is the only thing that has been keeping her head above water when it comes to repairing any damage. She's tried a lot of stuff. Like, she has of course put on coconut oil first and stuff, but when she started getting back into washing her hair again after like some time had passed, and it was like safe to do so, because her hair was so damaged at that point that she could not even wet her hair. That's how damaged it was. She was afraid that because her hairdresser told her that she was going to go bald, so she was of course scared to wet her hair. But This has been one of the things since washing your hair that has kept your head above water, but that's not why I have it. I have it because I love the results I got the first time around when I used this. Like I had like a patch like right here, like this is before I cut my hair, but I had like a patch like right here that was always so brittle. And no matter what I did, like this is like at a point where like my hair started feeling just so dry that I started putting in like hair masks, which I used to never do that. I used to never use hair masks or like hair masks and conditioners at the same time. By the way, side note, yes, now I use hair masks and conditioners in one go. Like whenever I use a hair mask, I cannot not use a conditioner because the conditioner seals in the cuticle. So whenever I use a hair mask, I don't just leave my hair cuticle open. I make sure to seal that bitch in there so it stays in there, right? Because I want my hair elasticity to last. But anyway, no matter what I did, and that's when I started doing the hair mask and the conditioner. No matter what I did, it just always felt dry, and I was so shocked. I was like, why does my hair feel dry? I was like, I literally did the most. So why does my hair feel dry? Why does it still feel dry? And then after a little bit of research, I came to the realization that my hair is damaged, so it's a bucket with holes in it, so it will not hold water or hydration or moisture very well. So I need to repair the damage in order to make it hold hydration better. And basically doing that is kind of impossible. There's not like basically repairing damage is very impossible. Once the damage has been done, there's nothing you can do to fix it. You can't bridge the gap anymore. Until today. So this is so different than Olaplex. It repairs the inner keratin chain of the hair from the inside out. So unlike Olaplex, that repairs the bonds, which is great, but it just does the outside of the hair, doesn't go to the inner keratin chain. So eventually it'll fade, right? You know what I mean? Jelly bean? This doesn't, because it starts from the inner layer of the hair and works its way out. When I first used this product, I used about a pump of it in my hair. I felt immediately my hair just felt new. My hair just felt brand new. That spot that I talked about my whole hair did not feel brittle. So I love this stuff. I swear by this stuff. And if I didn't have my job, I would totally pay the full price for this. It is so worth it. I would pay the price for the full size of it. And I'm not even a cosmetologist, but hey, I love this stuff so much. This is like the answer to every single one of your damaged prayers. It is so good, and it will make every single product that you have like work 10 times better because you are repairing the damage and you are filling in like the holes in your leaky bucket hair. So yeah, I love this stuff. I will buy it again 100% when I run out of it, which by the way, I already use this for my first 4 to 6 washes. Now I use it only once a month. Once or twice a month. If I'll use it twice a month if I still feel like my hair is kind of brittle, but I use it once a month now. I shampoo my hair twice. I step out of the shower. My hair doesn't get very tangly, so I don't really need to put in conditioner after, but I do not put in conditioner before, definitely not, because like I said, conditioner seals in the cuticle. So if I do that first, then this is not going to work as well. So I step out of the shower, I towel dry my hair, I leave it like towel dried and damp, and then I pump a pump of this into my palms, and then like I rub it together till it turns white, and then I distribute it throughout my mids and ends, and then and then I leave it in for 4 minutes. You could at that point, if you need conditioner in your hair, after the 4 minutes is up, or at least wait 5 minutes. After 5 minutes is up, you could step back into the shower and put in your conditioner. It's not gonna wash out. Like this is called leave-in mask because you have no choice but to leave it in. It's good. Like once 4 minutes is up, that is in your hair, fully in your hair, and it cannot be washed out. I'm not even kidding. So I could go back into the shower and put conditioner on my hair, but I actually don't do that. I just honestly, once that's fully saturated into my hair, I just put in my leave-in conditioner and my hair oil and stuff. By the way, whenever I use this, I do not use oil in my mids and ends, because if I do, like this is gonna block this off. So whenever I do like a K18 treatment, I do not put this in my mids and ends before I shower. Just letting you guys know that. Thank you. So that's my last hair mask that I really, really love. There are so many other hair masks that I want to try, but I'm just gonna have to wait because I'm happy with what I have, I think. But yeah, for damage, this is the best hair mask ever. Okay, let's talk about conditioners. So like I said, most of my conditioners, up until like recently, up until today, most of my conditioners, I have been using silicone-free conditioners because I have tried a couple silicone conditioners, and I just honestly wasn't really the biggest fan of them. I'm not gonna lie. So because like, oh geez, what can I say? I don't know. Like I tried a couple of conditioners with silicones in them. Like I've tried the Amika Mirror Ball, and I've tried the Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser's Oil Conditioner, and I tried the Redken Extreme Conditioner. After I tried the Extreme length, I want to exchange it for the Extreme Conditioner because I heard that that one was very hydrating or conditioning, if you will, because hydrating, once again, is adding water to the hair. Water is damaging to the hair. So the right term is not hydration in this case. It's just conditioning. So I heard a lot of people like really like the Extreme Conditioner because of how conditioning it was and how soft it made their hair feel. So that's why I got it. And all of them, like, they were fine. Yeah, like, yeah, my hair felt less tangled. My hair was a lot shinier, but the Mirabelle one was kind of an exception because, like, I'm gonna be honest, the Mirabelle one kind of gave it like a cloudy bit of a shine. Like, not shine like this. Like, it gave it like a cloudy shine. Like, my hair was dirty and dull, but there was like a fake shine over it. Like, it looked just like it didn't look like real shine that I was used to. Like, glassy shine. It just, like, glossy shine. It just looked like fake shine. So, I wasn't a fan of that one, but, like, I with just those ones in particular, and maybe just like maybe they just didn't work for me. I don't know, because the one that I bought today and that I actually used today was actually really, I didn't buy it, but like I exchanged it. But the one that I used today was actually pretty good. Like actually ones that I used that I tested out, like I used one yesterday as well. It was from Pureology. That's another problem with like being like silicone free. You have to limit yourself so much to what you want to try, especially if you want to try so much stuff. You have to limit yourself so much, and it's really annoying because everybody's talking about Pureology, and I'm like, oh, I can't use it because I'm silicone free because the internet told me to. But I'm testing the waters. So far, so good. So far, so great. So yeah, but maybe they just didn't work for my hair. But like, I mean, yeah, my hair felt better. It felt nicer. It felt really soft, but at the same time, it did not. Like, I felt like it didn't feel like my hair. I felt like my hair felt waxy, or it just felt like fake hair. Like, I don't know. So I was just like, you know what? Maybe silicone conditioner are just not meant for me. So, but I have decided since watching Abby Young, I've decided to give it a chance. I came in it with an open mind, so my thoughts have slightly changed. But we're gonna talk about, of course, we're gonna talk about all of them, but we're just gonna talk about these two first. So one of them is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Conditioner. This is the thing that made me want to try the hair mask. I used to use the Embody conditioner from JVN. I did get rid of it. I do love that conditioner, especially for the scalp, because it actually does have salt in it, which actually helps with oil control, but you can get the full benefits of it. And since it is like a volumizing conditioner, it actually did give my hair volume, and I actually liked the way my hair felt when I used it on my scalp. I just dusted a little bit through my scalp, but I thought it was a good conditioner. But once I clarified my hair and got rid of all the silicone buildup, I kind of realized that conditioner, like I went from using one pump in the shower of that to using 3 or 4 pumps of that. So I kind of came to the realization that maybe that is just not hydrating enough for my hair, and maybe I should try something new. So I went with this one. So yeah, the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Super Moisture Conditioner. There's no sulfates, silicones, or parabens. Let me tell you something. This makes my hair feel so soft, and everybody notices it. My hair feels so soft, and it looks so shiny whenever I use it, and it feels just like feathery. Like my hair just feels so feathery soft, like. And when like even now, like I think a month and a half into my hair getting cut, it's like this just makes my hair feel so repaired and just healthy. It's a really good conditioner, and I really like it. And I got this just for repair. So like I said, I just to like risk like not to risk silicone buildup, I did want to get, or not silicone buildup, but like protein buildup. That's what I meant to say. I don't think there is a lot of, is there? Like, I mean, there is some stuff in there. Like, there is, like, of course, like, there's a lot of oils. There is, citric acid, potassium. Citric acid, that's great. There is shea butter. There's stuff like that. Oh, okay, well, fine. I think I could use this as, like, just, like, a simple, like, everyday conditioner. But I did want to get, like, just, like, a regular, like, hydrating or, like, just, like, a regular conditioner just to, like, you know, moisturize my hair just for, like, an everyday use. So I got the one from Fable & Mane. Of course, we all knew that I got this just because of the smell alone, but I really do like this conditioner. It's really thick, and it really is, it makes my hair feel very soft, and it's very simple too. Like, I really like this. So yeah, that's this conditioner. So these are the silicone-free options, but like I said, I have been wanting to implement more silicone, like just silicones into my hair, because like after like, you know, like seeing some other opinions and just like looking at the dark side, if you will, like I was just like, you know, coming to realize, hey, like, if my hair likes leave-in products that have silicones in them, why don't they like conditioners? I'm pretty sure that's not the case. And also, I've been using like silicone conditioners my whole life. My hair has grown very long and strong, like my whole life. So nothing could have changed, right? Like, I'm pretty sure they're not all bad. So I was just like, okay, what are the benefits of silicone? Okay, what are the benefits? And I've come to, and I've now found out that there are some things about the silicone-free argument that are a little bit faulty. So I'm not going to get into it because it's just a whole other conversation, and someone else can speak about it that is more experienced than me. So go watch Abby Young. But anyway, I decided to, like, of course, try conditioners that have silicone in it. So the first one I tried, and I probably might end up getting, like, once I finish this small size, is the Pureology Strength Cure for repairing damage. Because, like I said, I do want to grow my hair long and strong. So, yeah, the Pureology Strength Cure, which, like I said, it is a repairing. Sorry, I moved my desk. It is a repairing conditioner, but it's not like Olaplex. So I don't think I'll get protein buildup, and if I do, well, save it. Sorry. I don't know why I said that, but I'm focusing on repairing my hair, and so that has, like, you know, like amodimethicone in it, which is good for damage and shit like that. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'll give that a shot. And it's a very lightweight, and it's pretty lightweight for a repairing conditioner. Like, I thought it was gonna be a lot thicker, but the Hydrate one is a lot thicker. The Hydrate conditioner is so much thicker. But yeah, I like it. I liked it. Like, I wore it. I tried it yesterday, and my hair felt really nice. Yeah, it felt very soft. It didn't feel as bad as, like, you know, the Redken Extreme conditioner did. So I was like, okay, you know what, this is actually so far so good. And then today I had to exchange a product that I actually don't really use that much. I exchanged the Gisou leave-in conditioner because like I said, I don't think my hair likes, not that it doesn't like silicone-free leave-in conditioners, but I think it just likes silicone leave-in conditioners a lot more. So I decided to exchange it, and I just exchanged it for the Mika the Cure Bond Repair Conditioner. And I used this today, really like it. My hair does feel very soft. Could be because of the oil with it, but I do like this. It's very thick. I don't have to use a lot, which is good. But yeah, this is very, very thick. That's why I feel like I might want to try the Strength Cure, because it's not as thick. But this is a very, very thick conditioner, and it smells really good. So yeah, there is, like, you know, water, there's propylene glycol, there is sea buckthorn, fruit seed oil, there is something oil, there is mango seed butter, there is shea butter, there is a bunch of other chemicals, there is dimethicone, there's another sort of methicone, like with a T. There's a lot. There's silicones in here, but they're at the very bottom of the list, so they're not, like, you know, like heavy in this stuff. But yeah, and also, like, silicones help protect the hair from things like brushing and heat damage and stuff like that. Now, obviously, this is not a heat protectant, and this is not like a remedy against breakage. But hey, it helps. Silicones help. They do. Don't demonize them too much. Okay, guys, come on. What do they ever do to you? And also, like I said, if they do build up in your hair, just get yourself a shampoo that has sulfates in it. That's all you need to do, and then they're gone, okay? And there are some silicones that are in hair care that literally, they just disappear in the air. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's like it's called Cyclo something. Like, there has the same beginning of, like, Cyclo or something like that, but they literally disappear. They evaporate into the air. Like, and I was like, that's cool. So, but anyway, yeah, this is dimethicone. I'm pretty sure is a non-water soluble silicone. There are other silicones that can evaporate just from water alone, but like I said, I have a sulfate, like, clarifying shampoo just to get rid of that. So don't worry, I'm all good. My hair doesn't feel bad. Don't worry about it, okay? Anyway, yeah, I used this once. So far, I like it. I think I used a little bit too much, but it's okay. I'll modify that in the next episode. Okay, so we're almost done. This is very, very long, but it's actually not as long as I thought it was gonna be. Anyway, so let's talk about leave-in products. So I'm actually just gonna mention this one first. So this is actually the Amika Dream Routine. I love this stuff. I really do. Oh my gosh, I am so low. I didn't think I was that low. I'm so low. I'm, like, down here. Oh my gosh, I didn't think that was that low. Fuck. I know. I have to get a new one. But, like, that's a night mask or a night treatment mask that I like to use. It makes my hair feel so nice. I'm actually probably gonna wear it tonight, like, because I'm gonna put a heatless curler in my hair. Which, by the way, I have a couple. So one of them is the off topic, but this is Eternal Muse heatless curler. This is the original size. I got this one because I had one from Amazon that had the size like this, and I loved the way my hair felt. That my hair looked very voluminous. So, but I just hate it. It was so stiff that I couldn't sleep in it. So I got the original size of this because it is very flexible. So it's very comfortable to sleep in. But I have this one, and another one I really like is this one from Kitsch. So this has this is thinner. It's, like, a lot smaller, so it's thinner. You'll get tighter curls with this one, but it has, like, a metal wire in it. It's still very comfortable to sleep in, and it's satin. So yeah, but I like this one too. But yeah, those are heatless curlers. So, and I think I'm gonna wear that tonight. So yeah, but I love this one. I've tried the Kerastase Night Serum. I don't like it as much as this. This is so much better. This is so much more conditioning, and it makes my hair feel so much softer. The Kerastase one just makes my hair feel like dry. I'm not even kidding. It's just so thin, and I feel like I have to use so much. Like, my hair is a lot drier than I thought it was. Basically, that's the whole realization of all of this. My hair's a lot drier than I thought it was, so I need to use something that's a little bit thicker. But I love this shit so much, and it's silicone free, which is great. But yeah, I'm not against the Kerastase one, or I'm not. It's not. It's not that I don't like the Kerastase one because there's silicone in it. I just don't like it because it's not enough for my hair. This is a lot better. I can use one pump of this, 1 to 2 pumps if I need to, and it just like it's perfect. So yeah, I love this stuff. I might apply it to my hair, but I also might not. I've been trying to save this guy up, but I love this stuff so much. This is amazing, and I can't believe my mom's running out. But that's just like a night treatment. For post-wash stuff, for like leave-in conditioners, like, you know, after the shower. I have a lot. That I've tried. I have the one from JVN, and I also have the one from Day. Those are silicone free. They're good, but I don't go back to it that often. I just got a mini size of the Pureology 21 Essential Benefits, and it's actually really, really nice. It's a good, lightweight leave-in spray. It's really good. But the one I always end up going back to is the Crown Affair, the leave-in conditioner. So I don't know if it's just because of the packaging, because it probably is, but like, because this packaging is so nice. I love that it's not a sprayer. It's a pump. So I feel like I can control how much goes into my hair. So yeah, but this is a very lightweight, silky formula, and I just love how this always makes my hair feel. And it could be because of the silicone in it. I'm guessing it is because of that. But this makes my hair feel just so soft. Like I said, I've tried the one from Gisou, and that was fine. This makes my hair feel so much softer and smoother, and shinier. If that makes sense. But yeah, I love this leave-in conditioner so much, and like I think I'm almost halfway done. Oh shit. I love this leave-in conditioner so much. I tried some other Crown Affair stuff. I've tried like their shampoo. Their shampoo, absolutely not. No, their shampoo just like completely dried out my hair. Like, I'm not even kidding. I think my hair is dry. Okay. well, now I know. But anyway, my scalp is oily, but my hair is dry or whatever. But anyway, yeah, I love this one a lot more because it is a lot more nourishing and hydrate. It's a lot more nourishing and conditioning and smoothing. But it's so light and thin. It doesn't weigh my hair down. It doesn't make my hair feel greasy. But yeah, this one. So I use this one most of the time, and I flip back and forth between this one and the Pureology one. I'm going to use that up, but I still probably will use this one. I just love it so much. Anyway, hair oils. So another thing. Like I said, I've come to the realization that my hair is pretty dry. So things like conditioners, hair masks, and hair oils and leave-in conditioners are my bitch, okay? So we have about 3 hair oils that I have here, and like that I use for like after the shower. I use 2 of these 3 oils for after the shower, and then one of them I use just strictly after styling because it does not work well in wet hair or in damp hair, and I'll tell you why in a second. So let's talk about this guy. So this is the Kerastase Elixir Ultim L'Oil Original. I don't know, but this is like the oil in the gold bottle. I think everyone knows what this is for like. I think everyone knows what this is, but yeah. I've had this since I was 19. And when I got my first, and I'm 23, so when I got my first job at a salon, which I was just like the front desk girl, because I didn't know anything about hair, and then I wasn't a cosmetologist, and I'm not a cosmetologist, so I wasn't going to do anybody's hair. But I worked at the front desk, and I got this for gratis, and I got a bunch of other Kerastase stuff. I got a whole gift basket of like their old Frizz line, like their Discipline line. I got all of that, and then this. And the only thing I kept. And I did not use this up until like a couple months ago, like because like for the longest time, for the entire time I've had this, it's been only right here, and I'm so glad I kept it because now I can appreciate it and I don't have to buy it. But like I've kept it, and I knew I should have, but like it was all the way up here like for 4 years in a row. This is probably expired, but I don't know. It still makes my hair feel fabulous and shiny and great, but. Now that I know how to use it properly, now that I know how to use oil properly, which by the way, dude, when I figured out, like I never used to use oil in my hair because I was like, dude, if my hair is always oily and shiny, why would I want to use oil? But now I understand why. Because it just makes sense. So, it just makes sense if I want my hair to look shiny and healthy and to be like damage free, you know what I mean? But now that I know how to use it correctly, which blew my mind when I figured out how to use oil correctly, like use it in damp hair, like the oil is gonna, like, your water will absorb a lot of that, so it's not gonna feel heavy on the hair. Dude, fucking blew my mind. But it changed a lot when I started using leave-in conditioners and hair oils. I never used to use leave-in conditioner because I was just like, what is that? So it just changed my fucking life. So and then when I figured out how to use it in like dry hair when styled, just use a couple of drops and then like fully like, you know, work it into my hair, like work it into my hands and then distribute it like this throughout my hair. Dude, I used to fucking take a full pump of this shit and just go like a pump, a full ass pump, and just like glob it on my hair. Like, I'm not even kidding. And no wonder why I didn't fucking like it, because I think if everybody used oil that way, no one would like their favorite oils. Okay, am I wrong or am I wrong? But now that I know how to use it correctly, I have a big appreciation for this. I use this every single time after I get out of the shower, after I put in my leave-in conditioner, every single time, because it is like the perfect consistency. Like I used to think it was thick, but if you think about the oil that I'm going to talk about in a minute, this is not thick. This is water. So I used to think this was really thick, but this is the perfect consistency for my damp hair. My hair just drinks it up, and it just feels so soft and smooth. And I love this shit. I really do. I don't know if I'll get a full size of this when I'm done with it, because I kind of want to try the Colonel Agiste one, because I tried it in store and I was like, you know what, that's actually fire. But it's $79, and in my case it'll probably be what, like $58? I don't know how to do math. But will I buy this again when I'm out of it? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll buy the mini size, but I think I might get the Colonel Agiste one, because that one is very shiny. But yeah, the smell is also divine too. But yeah, there is dimethicone in here, which is great for protecting the hair. It is a heat protectant. The first ingredient is water, though. The first ingredient in 2 out of 3 of these hair oils is water. That's why I don't use the other one in damp hair, because there's literally no water found in it. So yeah, but yeah, I love this guy. Let's move on to the next oil. So the next oil, Olaplex number 7 bonding oil. So let me just tell you something. Okay, so when I started, you know, really trying out K18 and started getting into it and started standing by it, and I still stand by it, I decided to try the K18 oil. And I was very, very surprised. It like very much impressed me, because that oil is so thin. And in my whole head of hair, I use about 2 drops, not two pipes, 2 drops in dry hair. And it instantly smoothed out any split ends that I had, and it just like kind of just like it was very smoothing, and it took away frizz and shit like that. And it was also silicone free, so I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. And so I bought it, and like I'm sure it's a great oil, and it is, but like it's a $65 oil. And I think the only way you can justify the price is because it's gonna last so long, because of how little you have to use. Like in damp hair, I used 3 drops, and in dry hair, I used 2 drops. So like that bottle probably would have lasted me about like 5 years. Like, I'm not even kidding. Which in that respect, yeah, probably would have been worth the price at that point. But then I tried this one day, and I was always skeptical to try this, because like I know Olaplex was like going through a thing, and I think they still are, like a lawsuit that like, oh, it causes their hair to fall out. But I just decided to try it just because like I'm not prone to hair loss. My hair is not doesn't easily shed or fall out. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. Why not? Because especially because like a lot of people said like, hey, if you have finer hair, this is a really good oil, because it's super, super thin, and a little bit does go a long way. This is just like the K18 one, but this just makes my hair feel so soft. And I think it's because there is silicone in here. Yeah, the K18 one was good when it came to just, you know, what am I saying? When it came to just like, you know, smoothing out my hair. Yeah, it was great. And this does that too. It just makes my hair feel softer. I found that with the K18 one, it didn't make my hair feel soft. Like, it didn't give my hair the softness that this one gives, and that my other oils like give me. Like this gives me the softness. This gives me the softness. The next one I'm gonna show you gives me the softness of everything else. But that's why I like this one. So I can apply this throughout the day, like throughout the entire day, and my hair never gets like weighed down or like looks greasy or oily. This is a really good one. It's also a heat protectant. I can't attest to if it actually repairs your hair, like if it's a bond repair. I feel like it's too much of an oil to actually do that, but it's a really good lightweight oil. And like if you are someone who has finer hair but you want to give shine and softness and just like nourishment to your hair, I think you might really like this oil. I know I do. It doesn't make my hair fall, and it gives my hair really nice shine. Like a lot of people noticed when I first started using this oil, a lot of people were like, man, your hair is really shiny. But yeah, I do really like that oil. So my last and final oil, and I think this is the final thing I'm going to talk about maybe. I don't know. No, it's not. The Gisou Honey Infused Hair Oil. I already said this before, but I love this hair oil so much. So like I said, I thought this shit was thick. No, this shit is thick. Like this is like the actual consistency of honey. Like they weren't kidding. It's a honey oil. This is literally honey. So I remember when I saw this a lot on TikTok, and we had a tester of it in store, but it was like gone. Like the tester was completely empty. So I was like, you know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna make a new tester, and I'm gonna try it. Because it was so thick, I was very careful about the amount I used, because of how thick it was. And first thing I noticed when I was rubbing it and warming it up between my hands, like how soft it just felt. It just felt very soft. And then I distributed it throughout my hair, and oh my gosh, my hair felt so soft. And I was like, okay, I'm taking you home with me. So I got it the next day because I was like, I've never felt an oil make my hair this soft, and it still does. This is still my favorite oil. Like I love this oil so much. The only thing is I do not put this in damp hair. I only put this in when my hair is dry and styled. Why? I'll tell you why. There is no water in this. This is a straight up oil. This is an oil. There is, like, the first ingredient is not water. You know how these guys, their first ingredient is water? No, the first ingredient is dimethicone. And then there's another silicone, and then another silicone. There is no water in this. What do water and oil do best? Not get along. That's what they do best. They're the best at keeping their distance. So when I put this in damp hair, it kind of like repels, and I can't smooth it throughout my damp hair because it's refusing to join together because it's my damp hair with water and this non-water oil. If it had water in it, then yeah, I would probably do a little bit better at blending them together, but it doesn't. So whenever I use this, it just does not blend into my hair. It doesn't soak into my hair. My hair just like I see it just feels really heavy, and when I blow dry it, there's like patches of it still in my hair that hasn't been blended, and it's too late to blend it. So like I only use this more in dry hair, and it moves so much more smoothly throughout my hair when I use this in dry hair, like completely blow dry hair. Speaking of blow dry, I do blow dry my hair every single time I wash my hair. I know it's excessive. I do use a heat protectant every single time though. My favorite heat protectant though, listen, I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all have to say. This is the best heat protectant ever. You can't even see it, but this is the, can you see it? Yeah, here it is. You can't even see it, but okay. This is the Instant Recovery Serum, the complete Instant Recovery Serum from JVN. This shit is so good. like no heat protectant gives me shine like this, and I've tried Color Wow Dream Coat. Like, I'm not even kidding. I've tried Color Wow Dream Coat, and I literally had to return it because I love this one so much more. This, like, smooths out my hair so well, gives me such amazing shine, smoothness, softness. Whenever I use any other heat protectant but this, my hair is so frizzy. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is such a good heat protectant. It is almost gone. I have to get a new one because, like, if I don't, I can't blow dry my hair. I just can't. I love this heat protectant so much. It is amazing. It's amazing. If you're gonna try anything from JVN, please try this out. Please try this out. This is so good. If you have split ends, if your hair it feels kind of rough, and if you want to just like like smooth out your ends or smooth out your hair, this is the best heat protectant to go in with. And it's a serum. I know it's in a jar, but it's like the Tatcha water cream. You know how like it's like a cream in a jar, but then when you warm it up and put it on your skin, it instantly turns watery. That's what this does. It does not build up on my hair because it is silicone free. It is hemisqualane. It does protect my hair really, really well. I fucking love it. I love it so much. It is my favorite heat protectant ever, and I probably won't ever change it. But yeah, I love this heat protectant so much. So much, so much, so much. It's my favorite. Yeah, what I do to blow dry my hair, so I did used to have the Revlon blow dry brush, like the volumizer brush. But there was so much hair buildup in it that I was kind of at a point of no return that I did throw it away. I couldn't even clean it because it was just like, there was just so much buildup in there, like hairspray and hair product and stuff. So like I threw it away and I couldn't use it because it was just like, every time I would use it, my hair would get greasy again because there was just so much buildup in there. So I threw it away and I got something new, and I actually got this guy. So, give me one second. This guy right here. So, oh, jeez, I hit myself. Okay. No, that's not. Okay. So this is once again a Revlon blow dry brush, but this is like the root booster. So I got this because of the barrel size. Because I don't have the Dyson, by the way, or the Shark. I want the Shark so badly, and I'll get it when my hair is longer, but my fiance says he's gonna get it for me for Christmas, but it's okay if he doesn't. But I've been using this. It's a lot different from the Revlon round like volumizer, and I think I kind of want to go back to the Revlon volumizer because this is very, very, it kind of like curls my hair a lot, and like I said, I'm kind of stuck with a haircut that I kind of have to live with for a while because like I don't really like it. It kind of like just like, it doesn't make my hair feel full. It doesn't make my hair look full either. It's like too layered, so it makes my hair look really thin at the bottom. And because this kind of curls, like it kind of curls at the side and everything just like kind of does this. Like even up here, like everything just kind of like flips outwards. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. I think when my hair is like longer and I get to the longer round layers that I want, I think I would like this one so much more. But for now, I think I might. I still use it every single day. I still love using it every single day. I use this like without rollers in my hair, most of the time. But lately, I've been like experimenting with rollers again because I kind of figured out like how to like put rollers in my hair that will suit this haircut that I have that I don't really like. That'll kind of hide the that. But yeah, hair rollers too. I use hair rollers. I love them so much. I use them almost all the time, and I have a bunch of hair rollers because I'm obsessed. But yeah, this is what I use to blow dry my hair. I don't blow dry when my hair is straight up dripping wet, obviously, because that's very damaging to the hair. I wait till my hair is mostly dry, like from a microfiber hair towel. I use a microfiber hair towel, by the way, every single day, always. I have ones that are like small that I got from Amazon, but there's a big one that I have that I really really love. It's like longer, and I used to try something called the Turby Twist. That's what I used for my first hair towel, like microfiber hair towel. But that one was kind of just like, it just didn't absorb enough. If anything, it kind of just got saturated. It was like very thin. It just got saturated in water so quickly. So I got a 3-pack from like a different material of microfiber hair towel from Amazon. I love those. But now that my hair is getting longer, I did get a bigger towel. So it's in the wash right now. It's actually in the dryer, but like I have to bring it upstairs. But I use a microfiber hair towel all the time. I let that sit in my hair after I apply my leave-in products for about like 15 minutes. My hair gets dry really quickly. I think that means like my hair is like high porosity. I could be wrong though. I don't know. But like my hair gets wet really quickly and my hair gets dry very quickly. So I think that means that my hair is hyper. And I use thick products. I use thick ass products because listen to me. I think my hair is high porosity. And I tried to do the water test and it just didn't. My hair just got stuck to the top of the water. Like it never sank. So what the fuck is going on? But anyway, what was I saying? Oh gosh, this is terrible. This is terrible. What was I saying? Shit. Oh yeah, my hair gets dry really fast, so I leave my hair in the towel for about like 10 to 15 minutes, and my hair is mostly dry by that point. So then I blow dry it. Like after I apply my heat I apply my leave-in products and my heat protectant and let it sit in the towel for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then like I blow dry it, and it does not damage my hair because like I said, my hair just gets dry really really fast. When I'm in the process of actually blow drying my hair, I start from the top to the bottom. By the time I get to the bottom, it's already dry. So I have to kind of re-wet it sometimes just because I don't want to blow dry hair. But yeah. So that's it. That's it. That's everything in my hair care routine right now. Yeah. So I'm very happy I filmed this, and I'm really happy I finally got around to it because like I've been wanting to film this for so long, but I didn't want to film a TikTok video because that's just like way too short, and there's so much things I want to talk about. And I didn't want to do a filmed version. Wait, what? A pre-recorded version. I didn't want to pre-record everything because it's like I know since I talk a lot and go on so many tangents, I would have cut everything out. But this time I don't have to do that, and I'm so happy about that. So yeah, I literally got to talk about everything that I want to talk about, and I did not have to make any cuts. It's probably going to be really awkward, and no one's probably going to watch it, but I don't care. I'm happy I got this out here. I know I normally say you don't have to like the video if you don't want to, because I just do this as a hobby. But honestly, please like the video, truly please, because it really does, because it spreads the word a little bit more about my videos. So please like the video if you end up watching this. Please like this video. I want people I want to know where the people are. And yeah, if I do get likes and people want me to make more videos about my hair, I will, because like I love doing this and it's fun. I probably will film another live soon, but yeah, that's all about all things hair. That's about my hair care routine. Maybe I'll film this one day. I don't know, but who knows? When I get the proper filming equipment, then I will. I'm not gonna film a live while I'm in the shower. I'm not. So yeah, that's it for this hair care routine. I love you guys. See you later. Please like this video. You don't have to subscribe, just like the video, please. Okay, anyway. Bye!